Okay, in order to make the stylus pen, uh, we need to have these materials. You need to have cellophane tape, a candle, sharp knife, a used pen, a bit of cotton, right? Lighter or matches to light up the candle, a glass of water, and a wet cloth, right? And I'm using a USB wire which is I'm not using anymore because it's broken. So you can use any wires in your home, right? Preferably something which is not in use anymore, right? So the first thing you need to do is to cut the wire, right? And I'm going to remove the wire, the internal wire. Okay, so I have these two wires, so I'm going to use just one of these. Now what we need is that we need the copper wire inside this small wire. Okay, so in order to do that, you need to burn out the rubber which is insulating this particular wire. So to do that, you need candle, okay, so I'm going to hold the wet cloth on the other hand, right? And you notice the wire, the rubber will get burned, so you have to do it as carefully as you can. Okay, I'm going to put it on the wet cloth. So when I pull it like this, you'll notice the copper wire, right, is exposed. Yeah, so what we need is the copper wire, right? So you have to do it as carefully and slowly as possible, right? I'm going to do it again, right, so you can see that. Okay, what I have is a very small copper. I took typically about 20 centimeter of the length of a copper wire, right? You can take the shorter copper wire and join them together, right? Because you only need a thin copper wire, that will do. Okay, then I remove the capsule of the pen, right? Don't need these. Okay, so I have the copper wire with me, right? So this is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to put it back the nozzle without the pen, without the I already removed these. Okay, so I'm going to put the wire inside through the nozzle, okay, a bit, and then bend it over and then attach to this side of the pen. Okay, I'm going to put the cellophane tape here. So this is the copper wire, right? Because this will be the nozzle, the copper wire, the nozzle will be touching the tablet or the phone. Okay, so I have the damp cotton, right? So I'm going to put it inside here. Okay, and then be this way. So the damp cotton is exposed here, right? So we need to attach a cellophane tape So I'm attaching a self-in tape to the nozzle. Okay, right, make sure it doesn't cover the nozzle, right? It doesn't cover the self-in tape, doesn't cover the nozzle. Okay, and you have the damp cotton, and the copper wire is coming out here, right? So you're able to touch it, you're able to hold it this way. Okay, let's check out and see whether it's working. Okay, I have my phone here, right? Okay, it's working. Yeah. So I can use my phone as a tablet, right? So every time you want to use it, make sure that the cotton is a bit damp, right? Okay, and also you have to ensure that you're holding onto the copper wire.